What is up, YouTube? So, we're heading to my buddy Nick's. Well, it's my buddy Nick's friend's house to go work on his race car. Because I don't do race car stuff with my race car friends. We're gonna take the puppy, Ellie. Yeah, Ellie. Come, put it in there. All right. Okay, so we are going to my buddy's house to go work on his Mazda Miata Spec race car. As of right now, it is kind of half race car, half street car. We're in the process of going full race car. So the guy he bought it from put some really crappy cage in it. The cage is being ripped out today, so we'll take you along for the ride. It should be fun. Got a lot of cutting to do, a lot of grinding, stuff like that, so we can weld in the proper Miata cage, it's called. Looks awesome. It looks like 100% race car, so that's what we're really looking for. If you guys would be interested in seeing some content of 1,000 horsepower sand trucks, like paddles, 20 inches of suspension travel, badass. I have one buddy that's got a 632 cubic inch big block Chevrolet sand truck, all tube chassis, chromoly, fiberglass body, the whole nine. It was actually meant to be a Pro 2 truck, and just turned it into a fun sand truck that he got on a trade like 7 years ago. It's been an epic build. I'll put a link in the description to his YouTube channel. It's called Offroad Antics. Great group of guys. Go hit them up. They have a new website. Offroad Antics sells everything off-road. UTVs, sand rails, sand trucks, you name it, they have it. Just curious if anybody that's watching this is going to be going out to Silver Lake Sand Dunes for opening day. Which is April 1st. Also, Easter Sunday. Let me know. Alright, so we made it here. Kind of a little misunderstanding a little bit. And I was supposed to meet them at his house and then meet here, but kind of didn't happen. But got the doggies over there in the cage. But we're starting to cut the cage out right now. I can show you guys what was wrong with the cage, and just didn't work that well. So got John over here. Okay, so this cage wasn't welded that well, and the gaps in here aren't that great. You can see it's too tight up in there, and these door bars were cut wrong, and they were supposed to go into here. So now we're just gonna actually end up cutting the whole thing out in two pieces, and we're actually gonna try to sell this part of the hoop. I say we, but I'm not involved in any of that. I just do the work. But we're gonna cut the cage out in this piece and cut it right there, as you can see. He's got the spinning wheel of death. Hopefully this thing doesn't go flinging. But we're gonna cut that out and put the new cage in the next month or two here. So yeah, this is supposed to be up farther in here. So that's supposed to be way up here. And then it's just a little time lapse of us cutting this out. Alright, now he stopped cutting for a minute so I can give you guys a little tour. So last week we put suspension on these shocks. Are actually the junk shocks that we're not going to be using. We're using these iBox springs, but Bilstein shocks are what come on, or that what you have to use for the Spec Miata race series. So those are on back order. Apparently, like, you can't find them anywhere. So we got the iBox sway bars with adjustable end links. Put new bushings in here for the upper and lower. New spindle or new hub. I'm sorry. The spindle got cleaned up. Greased everything up. Put new studs in it. They're longer studs. So that's pretty cool. Back here we got the whole rear end ripped out of it right now. So right now we have the 99 limited slip in the garage. That got all cleaned up, and they have to gusset something. So that already got welded up, so that looks really good. But so that'll be going in like next week, I believe. We're only working on this once a week, pretty much, for ourselves. But got this part of the cage cut. Took out some of the reinforcements for the seat brackets because we got to weld in the bottom here. And yeah, it's coming together pretty good though. So now we got to take off the mirror and then the steering wheel holder. And then this is our engine bay, tubular header. That's actually a factory tubular header. That's kind of a cool thing. I didn't know that until we started working on it. Did you know that before?
Yeah.
You did? Oh, I didn't. I didn't know that. But now this is all fancy and everything like that. Got it all cleaned up. Are we gonna do anything with the intake manifold? Like clean that up?
Do anything after
No, cleaning them up like this.
Oh yeah. Another day.
So yeah, that probably gonna get cleaned up, make it look nice like this. Maybe paint it or something.
No, just sandblast it. Well, we can do maybe.
Yeah, sandblast and paint it red,
do the gold
whatever.
and stuff like that, just to keep
So
the
yeah,
heat down, especially over here.
got a new radiator. This is the new.
This is what came on the car.
Well, it's new. We didn't have to.
Yeah, man, it's all chewed up.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
No, not for the first couple days.
What kind of intake is this?
I don't even know. Racing beat.
Racing beat.
S&P
Okay.
or something.
All right. Well,
we'll figure it out later.
Looks nice.
Brand new. It's supposed to be a
new brake master cylinder. I don't know. That came like that.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, so
that was a new one.
they bought this car as like a track car, but it was like put together half-assed. So trying to make it right. So we got the right guys to do it. So yeah. Remember, safety first. Gotta have the respirator, you know. Respirator for unscrewing a mirror. Yeah.
Dangerous work.
Yeah. Oh, yep. So, yeah. So we'll keep you guys updated. So yeah, there's a couple other things that we want to change. Oh, I'll show you guys the. This is the 99 rear end. See, it has like a breakaway, so in case something like you get an axe or something like this will like collapse. So we had to get that all welded up. Looks a lot better now. So it's all sandblasted. We put the third member back in after they got it welded up. It was lighter to carry around. That was the only reason. Got the 99 rear axles right here. So this is a limited slip versus the other one's the open differential. And so that just basically means that both wheels will spin if you lose traction. So, and that one only the right or left side will spin at once. So, other things we have to change too, though, is we have to put a blinker in this one. All right, so I'll show you guys on this side. But whoever did this, we bought the car pretty much. I didn't buy anything. They bought the car like this, and they cut the doors out of it, the inner door skin, and left this. Are you kidding me? Who does that? All right, well, so I did the other side already. He's about to do the other side, but see how much better that is? I'm gonna come in and touch everything up with a hand file, and just because I'm tired of wasting those wheels, but so much nicer, so it should look better for cosmetically until we put something over it, or just if we leave it, it won't cut our legs open. And his race suit was like $500 and something, so I don't really want him tearing his race suit up, because once you tear one of those race suits up, you're done. You have to buy a new suit, so you don't really need that. So coming together, the cage is pretty much cut out there. It's cut out down there. All right, so after way too much work, huh, John?
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got the cage out of it. Yeah, these welds weren't that great down here, but still enough of a pain in the butt to get it. We got all these nice and smooth now. Well, not ridiculously smooth, but way better than they were. About to put the top back on. Cage is over here now. These are the old door bars. They were supposed to go out, but they were just straight. This is some of the weld. You couldn't even, like, the pit weld wasn't even penetrated. You could see right here. You can see right here, it just pulled away from the actual tube. Just got back home. We had some complications with the cage. Oh, sorry about that. So we had some complications with the cage. We weren't able to get the cage cut out like as fast as we thought. My buddy's dad wanted to salvage some of the cage so that we could sell the back part of it, so somebody could actually try to use that for their Miata project, which I don't think is a bad idea. You know, they're trying to salvage as much money as they can out of it. Race cars aren't cheap. My new jet kit and fuel screw should be here Wednesday, so that'll be fun. I'll take it out in the field and rip it around, see how that works. And got to do a little bit of testing too before I can take it up to the sand dunes. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys.